Okay, I'm gonna move over here so I'm not blocking everybody's way. It's a little bit like Phil. Does anyone remember Phil Dodd? I feel like I'm really dating myself this morning. So thank you all for being here. None of these people are running for office, so we have not set this up that each one of them is gonna like do a rebuttal and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna raise some issues to get started. Are we okay? All right.
So.
And not everybody's going to speak to every question, but through it all, I'll make sure that everybody kind of gets into it and we cover kind of the ground that we need to cover. So first issue is, some of you were born into the arts in your family, but I'm interested, I think all of us are interested in those kids who it really was in their schooling through an art class or theater or music or a great teacher that they really found that spark of passion in the arts. So in any of you speak to that? Was it in school at whatever level where that arts passion was first lit?
Yeah, back in Detroit, Michigan, where I was born and raised, I stayed, I guess around at the age of 11 years old. I stayed in a place called the Jeffrey Project. And I went to a school called Edgar Allan Poe Elementary. Not Poe. I mean, I always have to laugh at that myself, you know, standing in projects and Poe Elementary. I mean, if you get it, you know, man. But anyway, but Edgar Allan Poe Elementary. And it was apropos for me. I was fortunate enough to be in the class, in a homeroom class of Miss Edith Burke, and she was very erudite. When you came to her class, you had to dress right, look right, and although your clothes may be shabby, you know, you heard that, but they were clean, and you know, and she would check you out as you come into her class. Well, one day she had this assignment for all the kids to write poems. And I guess she had told us about what it is and how you go about writing poems. Anyway, we had to turn them in. And one day, she went through all the poems that were submitted, and she kept mine, and it was called A Song. And this particular poem stayed she kept it on the blackboard for about 3 or 4 weeks, because she thought it was so poignant for an 11-year-old to have this much insight on what a song, that was the name of it, a song does to the human psyche and the spirit of man, how it brings people together. And she thought, like I say, it just was unusually poignant for an 11-year-old kid. What that did for me, when she recognized what I had, or this gift, as she put it, it motivated me. And when she kept it on the blackboard each week, because no one could come up with anything better, and it just, wow, can you imagine an 11-year-old kid? My head was big, I was walking around like this. I was so, you know, thrilled, you know, and so what it did for me, it changed my life. It like, no, 11 years old, but, but it opened up doors for me and made me this writer. And I used that, that calling it was for me to start writing songs and more poems and more, and adding those poems to music when I used to dabble around on the piano. I don't read music, I'm self-taught. Wow. But I learned to write my songs off the piano. By the time I got to middle school, which was Hutchins Junior High, people like Aretha Franklin went there, Freda Payne, some Otis Williams, Temptation. We all were there. It was like a school full of talent, you know. And what happened was, a lot of the time, I was, as Jack was saying, Jack Black, I was kind of lazy too, you know. By the time I would sit and look out the window daydreaming or writing little notes and stuff. But I got the reputation of being the candy man, as a lot of people. And I sold my little love letters that guys would ask me. And 50 cents for a love letter. If I had to talk to the girl, it's $1 I'll charge you. And so I made a nice little piece of change. But, you know, they called me the candy man because I was good with the words.
Got it.
And,
Thank you for sharing that. We just want to
oh,
get everyone
yeah,
else.
I could go on forever.
And we could listen forever, but we promised everyone else that they would speak or they'll be mad at me.
That's right.